Hello there, guys. My name's Paul Mills. I've been working in blockchain for the last 12 years now, and I'm currently working with the core team at Raptoreum.
Hey, I'm Mancini. You may know me from the Raptoreum Zone pool. I've also started creating mining pools in X11 recently. I've been in blockchain for 3 years, and I've recently launched the Osmium coin.
Okay, so let's start by talking about UTXO DeFi blockchain technology. Recently, this dynamic sector has been bursting with innovations that are reshaping the landscape of decentralized finance. The UTXO model, originally popularized by Bitcoin, is experiencing a renaissance with revolutionary enhancements and compelling use cases in DeFi. Leading the charge are groundbreaking developments in tokenization. Assets ranging from real estate to artwork are being tokenized on UTXO blockchains. They are offering unprecedented liquidity and are opening up new investment opportunities for a global audience. This leap in tokenization not only democratizes access to various asset classes, but also enhances security and transparency with blockchain's immutable ledger. Moreover, UTXO DeFi platforms are expanding their horizons with enhanced use cases that promise more scalability, improved privacy, and also greater interoperability. These platforms are not just about transacting digital assets, they're transforming into full-fledged ecosystems supporting complex financial operations, smart contracts, and also decentralized governance models. The integration of layer 2 solutions and side chains is turbocharging their capabilities, enabling higher transaction throughput while maintaining robust security. In my opinion, this is a thrilling time for investors, developers, and also innovators in the UTXO DeFi space.
So maybe before we kick this off properly, I'd like to talk about the UTXO model a bit, because the UTXO model revolves around a very specific blockchain architecture, which is called the unspent transaction output model, or the UTXO. Um, it's a fundamental concept that differentiates certain blockchains, mostly Bitcoin forks, from account-based models like those used by Ethereum and its virtual machine, or EVM. In the UTXO model, the blockchain does not keep track of balances in accounts. Instead, it records each unspent output from a transaction. So every transaction consists of inputs and outputs. The inputs are basically previous transactions' outputs, and outputs create new UTXOs that can be spent in future transactions. Each UTXO can only be used once and must be spent completely. Therefore, any unspent value of a transaction generates a new UTXO back to the sender, enabling transparent and auditable transactions where the path of each unit of value can be tracked from its creation to its current state. This is a significant difference from account-based models used by Ethereum and other EVM chains. These chains appear to function more like a traditional bank account. They keep a running tally of the balances in each account. Individual transactions directly adjust these balances, which require less data to be processed per transaction, but complicates tracing of individual units of currency across the blockchain. Furthermore, for the simplest of transactions, EVM has to rely on the execution of often complex and risky contracts. While this model has proven its use cases, it is not without issues. And that's where modern UTXO chains come in. So if we look at modern UTXO chains and their advantages, let's first of all talk about expansion needs. While UTXO systems are praised for their robust security and the ability to audit transaction paths easily, They have traditionally lacked the flexibility and scalability needed for complex DeFi applications. This limitation arises because UTXO models have not natively supported smart contract capabilities to the extent seen in EVM chains. So hopefully that changes in the future. Which brings us to smart contracts and scalability. To harness the full potential of DeFi, UTXO blockchains are evolving. Developers are integrating smart contract functionalities that can interact with UTXOs without altering their inherent security and privacy benefits. This includes innovations such as Layer 2 scaling solutions, which can handle transactions off the main chain, and signed chains, which can process different types of transactions that the main chain might not support efficiently. Third, interoperability. Another critical area of development is enhancing interoperability between UTXO-based blockchains and account-based chains. This will enable smoother asset transfers and more collaborative functionalities across different blockchain architectures, broadening the potential use cases and user base for UTXO DeFi platforms. And finally, benefits to users. For users, the expansion of UTXO-based DeFi ecosystems can mean enhanced security, greater privacy, and potentially lower transaction fees due to improved scalability solutions. With the ability to track the transaction path transparently, users gain a higher level of confidence in the integrity of the financial system. The inclusion of smart contracts and complex dApps broadens the range of financial services accessible to users, from loans and insurance to sophisticated trading mechanisms. The evolution of UTXO-based DeFi ecosystems represents a significant step towards a more inclusive, transparent, and efficient financial landscape, combining the strengths of both UTXO and EVM models to meet the growing demands of the digital economy. So that was a bit of an introduction to the UTXO model. I hope you're still here. And maybe now let's talk about Osmium, and how Osmium comes into the picture and what it's trying to achieve. When you compare the EVM and UTXO ecosystems, it becomes immediately apparent that the EVM world appears to be much more integrated. This is further reinforced by the fact that most UTXO projects seem to be reinventing the wheel, as they are all attempting to design their own distinct ecosystems centered around their coin, often with very little regard for their surroundings. This is not only inefficient, but also hinders the pace at which blockchain technology can evolve as a whole. We feel that for UTXO to develop faster, there is growing demand for a unifying set of tools that could help form an integrated backbone for an ecosystem that spans multiple blockchain projects. In the previous few years, I've been involved in several projects that had the ambition of becoming the building blocks of a much wider UTXO ecosystem. Some of these projects have been discussed in various blockchain communities, and others have not yet been revealed. Despite the drive and commitment of all the people involved, it has become increasingly apparent that creating such a toolset greatly exceeds the available time the team could devote to such an ambitious endeavor. In simple terms, the projects needed more experienced people, and that required a steady source of funding. But not just any funding. It is my strong belief that such tools must be created without bias or strong influence of a potential investor who would logically want to steer the projects in a certain direction. This is why I had decided to create Osmium, which is a new coin that had been launched on mainnet about a month ago, really. So it's fairly new. At first glance, Osmium is your typical proof-of-work chain that had been forked from Dash. It is mineable with X11 ASICs and has a layer of masternodes to enhance the chain's security. But the Dash codebase has been selected specifically for Osmium because it also enables creating a decentralized governance structure that rests on the voting power of said masternodes. So in effect, a small portion of block rewards is set aside uh, to form a budget that can be allocated to specific initiatives. As we speak, the Osmium chain allocates 5% of all block rewards into such a budget to be paid out roughly every month through a super block reward. The decentralized governance model shall enable the community to help manage the development of the Osmium ecosystem and to directly finance it. In order to maintain full transparency and efficiency, all projects will be managed and regularly reported on by a central authority, which is important so that the community knows how the funds are used. Additionally, all projects that are going to be created under the Osmium umbrella shall be open source and freely accessible to anyone in the Osmium GitHub repository. It is through this development that Osmium will create value for the community, and we believe that it shall stimulate demand for Osmium going forward.
Yeah, thanks, Mancini. As you guys know already, I've been working with Raptoreum now for quite a while, and during my time at Raptoreum, I've had many thoughts on how I could further UTXO. And after many deliberations, I thought that creating a brand new wallet, just like MetaMask, but primarily for UTXO and the corresponding coins and tokens, was the way forward. So I contacted Mancini to see if he was interested in working with me on this. The idea was a user-friendly, feature-rich UTXO wallet that could significantly increase the adoption rate of UTXO-based DeFi platforms by lowering the entry barriers for non-technical users. With a dedicated wallet, developers could innovate more freely within the UTXO space, knowing full well that users have the necessary tools to interact with new products and services in the space. By matching and potentially surpassing the functionalities offered by EVM compatible wallets, UTXO wallets could make their underlying blockchains more competitive in the broader DeFi market. You see, developing such a wallet would require addressing technical challenges specific to the UTXO model, and this is why you rarely see any other projects working in this direction. And this includes such as managing transaction dependencies and the lack of inherent support for stateful applications. However, the benefits of such a development with increased security, privacy, and also user engagement, we feel make it a worthwhile endeavor in the quest to expand and also enhance the UTXO DeFi ecosystem. Mancini, do you want to tell them what we've been doing?
So I think that by now you've probably guessed that the first major project of Osmium is going to be developing an awesome wallet. We call it Talon Wallet. Um, and first of all, I'd like to say that Talon Wallet is not based on any existing wallet code. It has been developed from the ground up. We have been really strict with how we want to design it. We want it to support multiple browsers, device types, screen types. It will definitely support many cryptocurrencies and be fully localized, so it'll be accessible to a very large audience. It has been designed with a very specific vision in mind, and for that reason, we couldn't have used any code that is currently available anywhere. So, without further ado, allow me to introduce Talon Wallet.
So Talon is wallet. Talon is the only UTXO wallet you will ever need.
That's a mouthful. um, we feel that existing UTXO wallets have to rely on the features provided by regular nodes, which can be limiting. Yeah. A key element of Talon Wallet is a dedicated backend architecture that extends the wallet's functionality beyond what has been possible in existing UTXO wallet projects. What this means is that Talon Wallet will be able to deliver a superior user experience and features never before seen in a UTXO wallet project anywhere.
Talon is connected. Talon has the underlying code to connect marketplaces and websites to other UTXO ecosystems.
So what that means essentially is that Talon Wallet will have features that shall allow it to communicate with other applications in a very similar way to how MetaMask communicates with other DeFi platforms.
Talon is easy. After months of research, planning, and analysis of our competition, we believe Talon is the easiest UTXO based wallet in the world right now.
Yeah, well, one of the key design principles of Talon is the best possible user experience. We are trying to create a wallet that delivers ease of use, but without sacrificing the level of control that the UTXO paradigm offers, which is not easy, but I think that we have the recipe.
Talon is DeFi. Some say that true DeFi isn't possible on UTXO, but we have proved them wrong by utilizing our unique approach through which we can perform most functions available on EVM based chains in the simplest of ways.
We expect Talon Wallet to cooperate with the most advanced UTXO chains that shall enable true DeFi and smart contracts going forward. We can't wait to get our hands on this technology and help bring UTXO to the next level.
Talon is self custodial. Talon allows users to be fully in control of their private keys, allowing great UX with top security and old school sovereignty.
So, what that means is with Talon, you are in charge. We do not store any of your passwords or keys, which is how modern, decentralized, and trustless systems should be built.
Talon is assets. It is an easy, visual intuitive interface to show and transact assets in scalable UTXO DeFi environments for chains that enable it, such as Raptoreum.
So Talon will basically have functionality related to assets or tokens for UTXO currencies that support such features. And as Paul has mentioned, Raptoreum will definitely be one of them.
Talon is ecosystem. Talon is the underlying glue between UTXO chains and marketplaces, completing the circular economy of an ecosystem that has been missing in the UTXO space since inception.
So we are designing Talon Wallet as a key component of a much wider UTXO blockchain ecosystem. While some of the components of that ecosystem shall be developed by Osmium further down the road, because our priority is currently Talon, others shall be created by other projects. We will definitely talk about them when the time is right. But first, let's concentrate on delivering Talon.
Talon is building. Talon is building the tools that UTXO projects and their users require to grow successfully.
So, when we set out to build a wider blockchain ecosystem, starting with a wallet as the first tool was a total no-brainer. Like everything revolves around transactions, DeFi integration, and user authorization and authentication, and Talon Wallet will be that tool.
Talon is swaps. Talon will allow you to swap between multiple cryptocurrencies with ease.
One of the key features of Talon Wallet that I would like to mention today is swaps. Since Talon will support multiple currencies, it only makes sense to allow users to effortlessly swap one coin for another. Talon will integrate with a service that shall allow swaps seamlessly. So this is Talon Wallet. And I bet you want to know where we are in terms of development and when you can start using Talon. So currently, Talon Wallet has met its first alpha milestone. This means that it is already a working application that can handle simple tasks like wallet creation and recovery, various account address operations, and can also send and receive transactions. All of the screens that you have seen in this presentation throughout the deck come from the working wallet application and are not Photoshops. Although this may feel like we are close to a finished product, hold your horses. There are still literally hundreds of days of design and programming left to perform before we get closer to a full beta version and a finished product. Talon is a very ambitious project, and we do not wish to release unfinished software just for the sake of getting to the finish line fast. So I hope that now you understand how Osmium can help drive projects like Talon Wallet forward, and we will definitely update you on a roadmap and a potential deadline fairly soon.
Absolutely. So going forward, we expect Talon to support dozens of coins from both UTXO and also the EVM worlds, because you'll be able to swap between. Besides your typical wallet related tasks, it will be able to work with tokens and assets and communicate with third-party web-based applications. We also definitely want to create versions of Talon for mobile devices, and I personally can't wait to see Talon finished and give it to you, our community.
So, same for me. I mean, come and join the Osmium community, where you will meet a fabulous group of like-minded people. Um, I'm truly grateful for the positive, fun, and friendly bunch that has joined so far, and I'm really glad that more people are coming every day. We have not succumbed to buying hundreds of followers or on any of our social media, as we want our community to grow organically and to maintain the friendly and open atmosphere that has started to form. I have a feeling that Osmium Discord will be a great place for sharing experience, discussing our projects, or just plain having fun. And being an active member of our community basically means participating in discussions and decision-making processes. Your voice matters in the Osmium ecosystem. You can engage with the community simply by being there and talking to people. You can support us in various social media, and if you want to, you can purchase some Osmium. You can even purchase a masternode and be part of the governance structure that will shape the future of Osmium and potentially the future of Talon Wallet and other systems that we want to build in the future. Or just take part in a shared node and make your coin count as part of a larger structure. So there are plenty of ways in which you can support the creation of something that I feel is going to be totally awesome. So see you in our Discord.
Yeah, you got to join the Raptoreum Discord as well.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Anyway, as we look towards the future, our vision for a robust UTXO DeFi ecosystem is clear and ambitious. We are committed to building a platform that not only meets the needs and the current demands of the DeFi community, but it also sets new standards for security, efficiency, and also user friendliness. The integration of advanced technologies like the Osmium blockchain and the specialized Talon wallet is crucial to achieving these goals, ensuring that our users have access to a cutting edge financial environment. I just want to thank you all for your interest and enthusiasm in joining us on this exciting journey. Your engagement and participation are what make our community dynamic and innovative. We appreciate every contribution, from purchasing and holding Osmium and also Raptoreum to actively participating in our discussions about the Talon wallet. Each action that you take helps us move closer to realizing our shared vision of a transformative and also enduring UTXO DeFi ecosystem. Just thanks once again for your support and commitment. We look forward to building a brighter, more decentralized financial future together. So join us, me and Mancini and the rest of the team, and let's make history in the world of blockchain and decentralized finance. Cheers, guys.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone. And once again, a massive hi and thanks to everyone in the Raptoreum and, of course, Osmium communities. Bye,
Absolutely.
guys.
Cheers.
Later.